ready, and so is his team. Listen in.
All right, guys. Had a little bit of fun today. Appreciate everybody's hard work. We're going to stay in it till the end for every point we can get, no matter what, just like we've done the last 7 weeks.
And we are underway in Texas. Greg Biffle, David Reagan lead the field off tricky turn 2 for the first time. Biffle leads lap 1. They'll be screaming it better than 190 miles an hour off the mid corner.
Well, Biffle wasn't going to be denied leading that first lap the way he drove off into turn 3 and took the lead from David Reagan. Yeah, they were side by side going into turn 3. Biffle didn't lift at all until he got to the middle of the corner.
Carl Edwards, 99, trying to slide underneath Paul Menard. He does so. Tony Stewart running 4th, just ahead of him. Edwards in 5th. Quick mention, because of the driver change after qualifying, Michael McDowell went to the rear of the field in the 18 car. The 66 car that McDowell qualified, being driven by Josh Wise today, it went to the rear of the field. And David Ruderman in the 00 had to give up 6th starting spot. They had to change an engine in that car. He went to the back. That is just capping off what's been a difficult week for Ruderman, who was notified he'll not be back in that car next season earlier this week.
Comes Casey Kenny, but you see Paul Menard really get loose on the exit of turn 4. These exits of turn 2 and 4 here are two of the most critical parts of this racetrack, where the banking goes away from you to 5 degrees of straightaway. Really difficult. Yeah, this track looks identical to Charlotte and Atlanta when you look at it, but the way they drive, it's like Dale said, that these banks they lay down quickly as you exit the corner, and so it makes the car drive a lot different here.
Couple of guys to keep an eye on today. The 9 car, Marcus Ambrose, and that 21, the red and white car, Trevor Bayne, the Daytona 500 winner. Those guys look really good in practice.
Yeah, I talked to Trevor Bayne this morning in the garage area. Congratulate him on his Nationwide Series win yesterday. He said, we got a fast car today, too.
Yeah, he did a great job winning there yesterday. And we'll have to go just back to Charlotte. Even though we talked about the difference in the racetrack, Trevor Bayne ran extremely well until they had a fueling issue with that 21 car. Look for him to be good here all day long.
Frank Keselowski high in that 2 car. Kevin Harvick starting to slide a little closer to the front. 29 car started back in 21st position. And look at how quickly Kevin Harvick has gained some ground in some of the opening laps.
Now, Harvick worked extremely hard yesterday in practice, ran a lot of laps. He was using the middle to top through. I think that we were going to see a lot of that in the first portion of this race until we had cloud cover all day. The track temp isn't nearly as high as they were expecting it to be here. I still expect to see Harvick moving up on the way he is moving up this corner. I expect to see him move up as the tires wear down. And talked to Jimmy Johnson's team, some of the guys in the garage this morning. I said, who looks good? They said, besides us, they said that 29 car who looks good.
Got a big run on turn 4 there. Harvick going to go by Keselowski with the 29 car up to 12th place.
If Harvick's going to make a move for this championship, it's going to have to start here today. He needs to be up towards the front in the top 3 at the end of 501 miles.
Yeah.
At the end of this, he carried the 1.
Kevin Harvick swept into a wreck in the Talladega race a couple of weeks ago, dropped him from being virtually tied for the championship lead, neck and neck anyway up front, as we watch Jeff Gordon 24 and Juan Pablo Montoya in the 42 race here. And now Harvick has said he has to gain ground every week on Carl Edwards. He has to finish in front of him. He started behind him today. Gordon didn't start off toward the front of the pack. 24 car was back in 23rd place. And for Jeff, that is 17th. He's just picked up and working on 16th here on Kurt Busch in the 22.
Now, he was one of the better cars in happy hour we saw yesterday practice. So I expect to see him move up pretty quickly.
Yeah, he'd like to get something going here as we see Tony Stewart taking the 3rd, or trying to take this 3rd spot away from David Reagan. Tough pass to make down the bottom, but he's going to be able to power by him now down the back straightaway.
You heard how little time Tony Stewart was off the gas from transitioning that car from the back straightaway into the banking of turn 3.
That's one of the fun and difficult parts at the same time of this racetrack. There's enough grip there. You have to be extremely aggressive driving the race car here. That can lead to mistakes, but from the driver's standpoint, if you've got a car that you can do that with, this place is a lot of fun.
Edwards looking to stay right on Stewart's back bumper. Watch the speeds on our telemetry.
They put his hand out the window at 189 miles an hour. So thank you. Oh, while I chase this thing.
Yeah, see a little bit of looseness from Carl Star right there.
He can see just the minimum speed to the corner, still in the 160-mile-an-hour range. See this front straightaway a little longer than the back stretch. You see 195 miles an hour there.
And some busy hands again. So Tony Stewart up to third, Carl Edwards in fourth, behind Greg Biffle and Matt Kenseth. Biffle has led every lap so far, but we're just underway in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, AAA Texas 500.